This is the weather hazard briefing for Tuesday, June 29th. So key points to look for this week is hot temperatures expected to continue into the weekend, and isolated to scattered thunderstorms are expected to develop for Wednesday and continue into the weekend as well. So looking at our satellite image, see pretty dry conditions across the area. That big area of high pressure centered pretty much right along the Canadian-U.S. border. Once again, that is a little bit further north than we were expected, so the really intense heat that we thought we might see last week is actually a lot further north, and which is good for us. Keeps temperatures a tad bit cooler, but still awfully warm, still very hot, and still somewhat dangerous. So this is looking at the weather and impacts outlook. The main headlines here continue to be hot weather, especially where we have heat advisories in effect for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. In the southeast, eastern highlands, temperatures are a touch cooler, expecting just minor impacts over there from the heat. We are looking at isolated to scattered thunderstorms starting to move back into the area for Wednesday afternoon. So here's looking at your high temperature forecast for today, and you see many areas expected to be generally in the 90s today. And then this is looking at your min humidity across the region today. Much drier air across much of the area. Many sites seeing humidities this afternoon down into the teens. Here's looking at the wind speeds for the afternoon. Winds expected to be relatively light, but a few locations could, especially up towards the ridgetop levels, could see some gusts up to around 18 miles, 20 miles per hour, something like that in the afternoon. Here's looking at our high temperature forecast for Wednesday. See, it's very, very similar to Tuesday. Generally, temperatures in our lower elevations in the mid to upper 90s. In the high country, temperatures in the upper 80s to around 90. Humidity values for Wednesday still pretty comparable, generally in the teens, perhaps some lower 20s in the high country. We are going to start seeing the onset of some monsoonal moisture moving into the region on Wednesday. So looking for some isolated thunderstorms probably for Wednesday up in the central mountains, and also possibly down here in the southeast highlands as well. And then this looking at your wind speeds Wednesday. Wind's pretty light across most of the area on Wednesday. Temperatures for Thursday generally pretty similar to what we're seeing next couple days. Generally in the 90s across the Snake Plain and Magic Valley, and the upper 80s to low 90s in the high country. And then this, once again, going into Friday, once again, those temperatures pretty comparable to the previous week. Almost feels like a broken record. Temperatures generally in the 90s in the valleys, and then upper 80s to around 90 or so in the high country. So just to summarize, hot temperatures continue into the weekend. Isolated to scattered thunderstorms for Wednesday and beyond. And that concludes this morning's briefing. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know. Thank you.